Headed inside to start a new video series. Today, I'm working out with a wrestler. First of all, tell everybody who you are.
I am Aaron Williams. I am a professional wrestler out of Ohio on the independent scene. That's right.
The baddest man alive.
Oh yeah, that too. The baddest man alive.
Must be the humblest man alive, too. He didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm pretty humble. You know, that's how you get ahead. Not really. If that was true, I'd be somewhere else. But
Hey.
you know, it is what it is.
Only a little bit matter of time. So, how long have you been wrestling?
I've been wrestling since 2002. So what is that?
16 years.
16 years? Yeah.
16 years.
A lot of bumps. I don't do math so well.
So, how often you're on the independent circuit, basically? How many times a week are you wrestling?
Anywhere from 3 to 5. And I work a regular day job as well. So basically, life is kind of wrestling in a way because it's the regular job to pay the bills, and then wrestling whenever I can, which is about 3 to 5 times a week, and then trying to get to the gym in between that period of time. So that pretty much takes up all the time.
Now, we actually met about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
5.5, 6 years ago. And at the time, you had a shirt that really caught my attention.
Yes.
Is the Planet Williams.
That's right.
That looks like the Planet Fitness shirt.
Yeah, just
Saying,
thumb down.
no judgment. And then it says,
I wouldn't say judgment-free zone.
judgment free
Just
zone.
kidding.
Just kidding. You all suck.
You all suck.
So,
Yeah, that's the brainchild of the shirt right over there.
it's actually still one of my favorite shirts to wear, especially since I don't work at Planet Fitness. So when I wear it and I go into any other gym, everybody looks at me like, "What the fuck you got that shirt on for?" And I was like, "You don't read it." So,
That's funny. That's
and I have
good.
a few more Aaron Williams shirts, so a lot of people think, "Are you Aaron Williams?" I'm like, "No,
No, just supporting, man. Just supporting.
yeah." So, in your almost 18 years, really,
Yeah, I
18 years
guess so.
of wrestling. Who are some of the names of the people that a casual wrestling fan may know?
Oh,
Not
okay.
not necessarily independent that you wrestle. I know the day this goes up on the internet, you are wrestling the Impact World Champion, Sammy Callahan,
That's right.
which is not the first time you wrestled.
No, I've actually wrestled Sammy quite a few times. I've known him for a long time as well. Luckily for me, I guess I kind of lucked out because Ohio is somewhat of like a breeding ground for great wrestlers. Whether all of them are known or not is an entirely different story. But some of them that you do know, probably on the top of the list would be Dean Ambrose or John Moxley, who is a former WWE champion and current AEW superstar, also current New Japan Pro Wrestling superstar, everything like that. And John and I kind of like came in. Well, I was already in. He kind of came in with HWA, and then we met up through there, and we wrestled a ton of times. Probably one of my favorite matches we had was in Newport, actually. For HWA. It was on Halloween night of all things. It was, like 2008 or something. And nobody recorded it, and it's a sad state of affairs. But I do have a ton of his matches with him on DVD somewhere, and I've got to wrestle quite a few other big name guys too, like Al Snow multiple times, Ken Anderson multiple times, Tommy Dreamer, Rhino. A ton of independent guys like Ricochet or Aleister Black, or a lot of guys like that. So.
Practically, when I look at the roster of Impact,
Yeah.
you've probably wrestled just about everybody on there.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, what was it? They did a show. They did like a joint show with Pro Wrestling Revolver a couple of maybe about like a week ago, where Larry D got signed to an Impact contract. I looked at that card, and literally somebody in every match on that show, with the exception, I think, of the ladies' match, I had like a pretty integral part in them becoming who they are. So.
Well, I mean, OVE stems from.
Yeah, I've wrestled Jake Chris probably more than anybody else in existence, other than maybe his own brother. Yes, Dave, Jake, Fulton, Sammy, all those guys.
Which a lot of people don't know if you follow Rockstar is OHI.
Yeah, or OI4K.
Or OI4K,
yeah.
Yeah. So now recently looked back and watched the Sami Callihan match that you had in 2016.
Yeah.
And y'all were doing all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a special night here at Amped. You are going to see the world champion, the baddest man alive, Aaron Williams, go one-on-one with the Death Machine, Sami Callihan. Champ, tell these people what they're about to see.
Get a real good look at me, because you're looking at the bestest in the world.
JT, you know what makes me the baddest man alive?
What's that, brother?
One of the things that makes me the baddest man alive is it's not just the fact that I can split you open with my shins. It's not the fact that I can take a beating and keep coming back. It's not the fact that it doesn't matter what you do to me, you're not gonna stop me. One of the things that makes me the baddest man alive is that I fear nothing.
There ain't no one hotter than the Death Machine right now.
I don't fear a man.
There ain't no one better than the Death Machine right now, and I'm sorry, Aaron.
I don't fear a machine.
I am sorry, Aaron. You may be the baddest man alive. You helped break me into this business, but tonight I'm gonna hurt you.
And I don't fear death.
I'm gonna prove a point. Because look at this. PWX World Heavyweight Champion, mine!
Sami Callihan, you've come to Dayton, Ohio.
AAW World Heavyweight Champion, mine!
To take my championship.
Rockstar Pro World Heavyweight Championship.
You might as well have come to fail.
Tonight,
I.
look at it. Mine. And for free on YouTube!
Oh man, Sami tried to go after Aaron right away, but Aaron nearly took his head off with a kick.
It looks like both of these guys did their homework before tonight's match.
Aaron Williams offering a hand here to Sami Callihan. Aaron Williams, always known as one of the nicest men you will meet in this business, but he also has that bad side to him as well.
You don't get a nickname like the baddest man alive. You don't earn that reputation without busting some heads, Mark.
Man, what a treat this is. Free on YouTube. Sami Callihan versus Aaron Williams, a rare treat on YouTube for Rockstar Pro Wrestling, giving a match like this away for free.
A crazy treat if you ask for me.
I think it's great.
And I just remember the first time I saw you guys wrestle live at Rockstar years ago. And I'm looking at Impact and I'm going, I know these guys. It's time for Aaron to be up there.
Yeah, you're not the first person to say that. I probably get tweeted something along those lines like twice a week. Somebody's like, "Hey man, why isn't Impact hiring you?" or like that, or I get messages and everything like that. And all I can really say is I don't have the answer. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Man, look at me. I'm like an emo ultimate dragon. But as much as these belts mean to me, the AAW World Heavyweight Championship, the Rockstar Pro World Heavyweight Championship, the PWX World Heavyweight Championship, it means a lot to me, but not as much as stepping into the ring with a guy like Aaron Williams. Aaron really is the unsung hero of Ohio independent wrestling. My first year in and got me bookings. He's a guy that's been busting his ass for you people since day one. And damn, it's about time to go. I will be ready. This ring is yours. Aaron. Aaron. I almost feel like now I should retire. Because let's be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to have better matches with better talent than the 4 or 5 guys that are surrounding this ring right now. Sammy, this is a match I've wanted for so long. So proud of everywhere you've been. I'm so proud of everything you've done in the business. I'm sure Dave and I both feel the same way. Getting to watch you skyrocket has been a special place in our hearts. And as you once said to me, if I'm going to lose a title, I'm glad I'm losing it to you. And having said that, I would be a fool to walk in here into this building while outside of this building on Friday with nothing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and invoke my rematch clause and make that match a triple threat. You got it. You got it. Anytime you want a shot, you got a shot.
Huge news for Blacktop Battle.
Right. So as far as you know, wrestling 3 to 5 times a week, and you have your day job and you're trying to hit the gym. We're in the gym today.
Yep.
What kind of workouts are you normally doing?
Usually I try to do as much building workouts as I can. I probably should do more cardio stuff than I do, like a little more HIIT training. But usually it's just they say it's an upper body business, baby. So you try to work on that upper body. You got your presses and your curls and everything like that. I try to do as much what's it called, like supersets and stuff like that to try and confuse the muscle a little bit.
Right. So, I know you said you hadn't been in the gym in about a week.
Yes.
All right. So with the workout that I put you through today, which was upper body, basically, except for the finisher at the end, which was a combination of legs.
Is a finisher.
So
nobody kicking out of that one.
Well, had to come up with something.
Yeah.
He's the baddest man alive.
It worked. Good job.
So, how do you feel after the entire workout?
I feel real good. I feel beat up, but I feel like a good beat up. Energized in that way that your endorphins start kicking and everything like that, and get your mood up and get your energy up. But then my body's a little like, all right, well, just hold on a second before you go doing all your stuff. Just chill for a minute, and then you can go get your work done. But I feel good, man. I feel good. Thank you very much for hooking a brother up.
It was awesome, and I always like working out in new gyms and just coming up. Because, I don't normally work out. This is Forza.
Forza.
In Amelia, Ohio. Never been here before. So, coming up with a routine on the spur of the moment. Because I was thinking of things, we could do this, we can do that, we can do this. I was like, oh, do they have this, do they have that?
Yeah, he definitely had his thinking face on. Like, he's looking around like, all right, well, what we got to work with here? We came up with some good stuff, man.
Yeah, so we hit chest, shoulders, arms, and with the finisher with some cardio along with push-ups and squats.
Yep.
Don't do that every day, but that's typically the style of workouts that I try to do, and we did in about just a little over an hour.
Yeah, not a bad time at all, really.
So, strength, upper body, strength. So he needs to do a little bit more cardio. What I mean by cardio is a lot of HIIT cardio. He doesn't need to be 30 minutes on a treadmill and none of that. Kind of like we did as a finisher today. It's that cross lifter style workout that we do with heavy weights and stuff. So, what's the plans for Mr. Aaron Williams, the baddest man alive? What matches do you have coming up besides the Sami Callihan match tonight?
Let's see, the Sami Callihan match tonight, which is a pretty big deal. You know, if you see this and you ain't got anything going on Friday night, come out to Dayton, Ohio for Rockstar Pro Wrestling and watch me beat up a world champion. Other than that, let's see, I got some big stuff. There's some places up in like St. Louis and Illinois and everything like that. St. Louis Anarchy that I'm going up to and having some big matches up there. There's a lot of them. Unfortunately, I can't think of all of them right now as we're like starting into the new year. Like I don't have everything in my head, but I can put over. There's this website. It's called Independent Wrestling TV or IndependentWrestling.tv. It has a ton of independent wrestling, which I am on quite a bit with like IWA Mid-South, St. Louis Anarchy, Pro Wrestling Revolver, which is Sami Callihan's promotion. A lot of that, if you're into wrestling, this is definitely a thing you want to be into. You definitely want to get on there. It's definitely affordable, and there's a ton of wrestling on there, and a lot of names that you'll probably recognize, and some that you're gonna see for the first time. But all of it will be entertaining.
All right, baddest man alive. I do want to bring up one other thing that I remember watching. I can't remember which. I think it was a pay-per-view for WWE. And I know that they always use like local or very close to local talent.
Yeah.
And I remember watching and just seeing. I think it was
Hell in a Cell.
I would say Hell in a Cell. I think it was the Kevin Owens,
Shane McMahon.
yes,
sir.
And you came out as a paramedic. I was like, is that the baddest paramedic alive?
It was. It's crazy. Like, I was such a bad paramedic. Like, not bad as in bad, but bad as in the good. Then I just walked in and they're like, hey, here's your paramedic license. Have fun. Like, they didn't even, I didn't have to go to classes or nothing. They're just like, here you go, dude. Have a good time. Like, okay, thanks. Thanks, Vince. Appreciate it.
What was that experience like?
It was very cool, actually. Shane McMahon is probably one of the coolest dudes I've ever like had the experience to just be around and talk to, because we get there, find out what we're gonna do, and then they kind of run us through a little bit of what's going on. And as we're doing that, I'm standing outside where the cage or where the cell is, and looking at this massive beast of a cell, which on TV doesn't give it justice. I'll tell you that right now. It is huge. And Shane's like over there, and he's just like playing with it. He's like, oh, hey, what's up, man? I'm Shane. What's going on? It's like, I'm Aaron. He's like, you having a good time, man? You good? Just like, yeah. He's like, you gonna be like a paramedic? Yeah. He's just asking me just random questions, just talking to me. Like, cool, man. We'll have fun. It's gonna be a good time. Like that. Little did I know, later on he was just gonna hurl himself off of a I don't know how many feet high cage it is, but good Lord, it was up there, and I was like right there beside it. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
All right, we must do this again. We must do another workout.
Yeah,
get
man,
it in.
definitely.
Since we're not far away.
No.
Not far away. So, with that, say peace.